Guy looks tired, kinda like me. Coffee wrinkles on a desk that never sleeps. Same hallway, same flicker in the ceiling. But your name and my phone got the whole world tilting. It's Thursday, paranormal, you haunt me. After normal, all work day's done, but you're still there in every empty office chair. It's Thursday, paranormal, my heart goes out of formal. Clock hits 6, I lose control. You show up like you own my soul. Text you up in the bright light of midday. I laugh too loud like I got nothing to hide. Our chats are seance, little secrets in the thread. Typing dots, dancing like the raising the dead. It's Thursday, paranormal, you haunt me. After normal, work day's done, but you're still there in every empty office chair. It's Thursday, paranormal, my heart goes out of formal. Clock hits 6, I lose control. You show up like you own my soul. You own my soul. Every week, same time, same spell. I keep saying this is the last to myself, but you call and my logic fades. Guess I love being just a little afraid. It's Thursday, paranormal, you haunt me. After normal, work day's done, but you're still there in every empty office chair. It's Thursday, paranormal, my heart goes out of formal. Clock hits 6, I lose control. You show up like you own my soul. Like you own my soul.
Citizens of Earth, welcome to the Thursday Paranormal Show with Matt Gutka and Jeff James. We are watching. We're coming to get you.
in my head with all your junk. Don't talk back, he'll put you in the trunk. Creepy teacher, you better get an A. Creepy teacher, after school is where you'll stay. Creepy teacher, you don't wanna go there. Creepy teacher, when you get that creepy stare. Music sounds better when you're set plants on fire and breathe. You will surely feel relieved. Go ahead and do as you're told, because music sounds better when you're stoned. Music sounds better when you're stoned. Music sounds better when you're stoned. When you get high, it can't be denied. Music sounds better when you're stoned. Happy chemicals produced in the brain reward and keep you entertained. Joyful feelings begin to arise, and the world will look better through your eyes. Music sounds better when you're stoned. Music sounds better when you're stoned. When you get high, it can't be denied. Music sounds better when you're stoned. Listening to music when you're high is something that you want to try. An undertaking I endorse. A rolling stoner gathers no remorse. Music sounds better when you're stoned. Music sounds better when you're stoned. When you get high, it can't be denied. Music sounds better when you're stoned. Music sounds better when you're stoned. Music sounds better when you're stoned. When you get high, it can't be denied. Music sounds better when you're stoned.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, Matt.
Hey everyone, how's your evening going?
Fantastic, man. I'm excited about tonight's show. So much great stuff is happening.
Me too.
I saw the news today. We'll talk about it later about Luna. It's so
Right.
exciting, bro. All right, so hello and welcome to Thursday Paranormal. We're the spooky show. We have a good one for you today, peeps. Today we're talking strange news, cursed objects, and what do you have for everyone, Matt?
I have the a synopsis on the release of the files that were released on Friday.
And we have pictures.
Yes.
And you have some audio that you're probably going to play, right?
Right.
Excellent. All right, very cool. So tonight we kicked it off with Blitz. We did Dead Gumbies. I hope you like that picture of Miss Piggy.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, right? You could do anything with AI.
Yeah.
It's too bad that, like, when I put my name in, it doesn't show my image. I'm not that well known yet. Either are you, but we will get there because today, YouTube sent me the YouTube Partner Program. We're now Bronze Star Medal winners. Not in the military,
Awesome.
but yeah, man, I'm excited about it. We can start monetizing, and I'm going to get started with it as soon as this show's over. I'm going to look it all over. It's probably going to take a couple days to get it all set up. There's a ton of stuff.
Right.
All right, so
That's
go ahead.
that's what I understand. That's takes some time to read it over and check it out.
Yeah, I got to set up like the debit card and all that stuff. But as soon as we start making money, I can get paid and you can get paid and everybody can get paid from the shows. I don't know how we're going to do it. I got to figure that out. But
Right.
I'm super excited about it.
Cool.
Maybe I'll take 99% and just give 1% to everybody else. Half pennies. Just joking. I'd never do that. All right, very cool. Well, hello to Janine. Hello to Sandy. Hello to Sharon. Hello to Rob. And yeah, man, I know we're going to have a pretty good showing today because a lot of peeps out there are really liking this show. All right, we also have music by The Rising Fall, Rob Johnson, Trust Fund Rejects, Dogs of Verona, Too Loud for Brian, and hello to Darren Ironside. Nice to see you, bro, all the way from the United Kingdom. That's support right there, man. All right.
Darren.
You ready, man?
I'm ready. Bring it on.
Let's get spooky. All right, here we go. In strange news, demons or aliens. The theory that aliens are actually demons or fallen angels suggests that unidentified aerial phenomenon, UAP, are not extraterrestrial visitors, but rather interdimensional spiritual entities, deceiving humanity. Proponents, including religious figures and politicians like J.D. Vance, argue these beings use alien disguises to cause confusion and disrupt traditional beliefs. If malevolent spiritual forces, demons, seek to destroy or deceive, presenting an advanced, godlike aliens is a logical tactic to undermine traditional religions, especially Christianity. Views of the Creator. NHI, the term alien, is increasingly replaced by non-human intelligence. NHIs in discussions, which allows for the inclusion of angels, demons, and other paranormal beings, Sasquatch, Dogman.
Yep.
Maybe not Dogman, I'm not sure. Other cryptids, Mothman, things like that. Beings rather than just biological entities from another. In my opinion, I believe that scenario.
I can believe some of it, but I also believe that there is more to it than just interdimensional beings. I also believe in alter terrestrials and extraterrestrials. There's some kind of something going on with other things. It's widespread. I could believe that there's some kind of interdimensional aspects to some of it, but I also believe that there can be other beings out there from other planets or other dimensions, not just demons and stuff like that, evil.
Yeah, well, I agree with you on that. I mean, God created us. You would think that his imagination didn't include all these other galaxies, and they just discovered all these
Right.
different planets. And of course, I think there's extraterrestrial. I think there's aliens that have been here a long time. I think there's stuff under the water. I think Atlantis probably never went away. And I
No.
agree with you.
Yeah.
So a new study in Science Daily suggests AI chatbots may do more than spread misinformation. They can actively strengthen the user's false beliefs because of conversational AI often validates and builds on what users say. It can make distorted memories and also create conspiracies.
Yep.
Scientists studying axolotls, which are zebrafish and mice, this is going to blow your mind, have uncovered a shared set of genes that may one day help humans regrow their limbs.
Wow, that's cool.
That's
Very
super
cool. Yeah.
All right, here we go. NBC News reported that a flash of light that lit up the sky above wartime Kiev has led to widespread confusion. Public speculation about what caused it in lighthearted jokes about space aliens in a city more accustomed to Russian missile attacks. Kiev authorities said an unknown aerial object had fallen from the sky around 10 p.m. Wednesday, forcing them to announce an air alert in Kiev and surrounding regions. Initial alarm gave way to questions about what had happened, which remained unanswered the next morning. Now, I'm going to say this. I know you've seen the news. All the other countries are coming out with UAPs.
Yeah. Well, Japan just said they're starting to come out hard with disclosure. What I understand, it's going to be more of them pushing the disclosure and UFO than we are. I think they're going to release an actual everything instead of these small little grainy videos. And it's not going to be a start. It's going to be a bigger push, I believe, because of how Japan is.
I think what's happening is people are. Not everybody was disappointed in the release of the first one, but us. We knew all this bullshit, man. We've discussed this all before. So I think the next set will be a little bit more up because there's people out there like Luna who are threatening if you don't release what we have, we're going to release it.
Yeah. That's what she's saying.
Yep. All right, so check this out. The leading theory of the moon's origin is that a Mars-sized body collided with Earth approximately 4.5 billion years ago, and the resulting debris from both Earth and the impact accumulated to form our natural satellite. The newly formed moon was in a molten state. That's what they're saying.
There's a theory that we shared an orbit with another planet, and that's what happened, and that's why we're not up at a straight axis. We're kind of tilted.
Yeah. All right, man. Check this out. Every time we said this, people said that this didn't exist, but it's out now. I came across this paranormal law enforcement. A notable development involves the reported formation of a real-life paranormal police department to handle high strangeness cases. You believe that?
I believe that. It's about time. They, like I said, there's at least 3 of them that are. They're not an actual police force, but they're retired law enforcement. Once in Indiana, once in Arizona, once in Texas. The one in Texas does basically spirit, ghosts, whatever, demons, poltergeists and such. The Arizona and the Indiana one does UFOs due to the fact of the Phoenix Lights, and I think it was in 1997. All the police officers seeing the triangles over Indiana. So they form these off-duty groups.
Yeah, so what they're doing is they have all these off-duty groups. This police department that they're calling it, they're just sending out the information so that they can investigate. It's kind of like what Chuck does. All right, so check this out. Haunted live streams. A new theatrical review of the production Haunted Company, a live ghost investigation presented at the 2026 Orlando Fringe Convention, explores how a cheeky paranormal live stream supposedly spiraled into genuine, unsettling activity. This happens on our show all the time.
Yeah.
That's nothing new for us. Well, yeah, so they were doing a TV show, and I guess it spiraled out of control. They started getting a lot of pings and knocks and all kinds of stuff.
Awesome.
Out. Oh, so check this out. Stratospheric anomalies. Shocking recordings of unexplained sounds have been captured within the Earth's stratosphere. Sounds like trumpets and horns blowing.
Yeah. Yep. There's something going on down here in Summit County that's big sonic booms, and they're saying trumpets, and it's a crazy thing. Every so often it happens.
Yeah.
It
All right.
it just started just before I moved out here. So
Well, we've been hearing the trumpet sounds for a while.
yeah.
I wonder if it's the how many. I know Rob's out there listening, and maybe you know. I can't remember in the Bible how many trumpet sounds are there before the Armageddon starts. Is it 7? I
I don't
can't
remember. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Either.
I have to look that up and see.
All right, you're gonna love this story, and this is true because it came from the New York Post. All right, so a New York Post story claims a woman had a threesome with a bisexual woman and her dead husband's ghost. She said he finally got his happy ending. Widow Nikki Wake said of the experience, I could almost hear him say, "You deserve joy. Just don't forget me."
Damn. That's fucked up. That's crazy.
That is
That
crazy.
I could see it. I could see it
Yeah, I
because
almost
there's stories. There's stories. Japan has a woman saying that she had an affair with a ghost. The San Francisco guy said he was having an affair with a ghost. And,
seven trumpet sounds. I was
oh,
right.
7 is that okay?
That is it. All right, here we go. A former stock car racer and self-proclaimed paranormal investigator has posted footage to YouTube. He said shows drones flying over the New Jersey coast in deliberate formations over the Atlantic Ocean.
That's cool.
That is pretty cool.
That is. I like to see those photos in that video if it's out there.
I think everything's coming out. All right, you're going to
Yeah.
love this, Matt. This one is right up your alley. And you're probably going to want to find out where this is. So the Dogman universe is expanding in 2026 with a new book, Dogman, A Sprinkle in Time, the 15th book in the series. It's releasing this November 3rd on 2026 and continuing touring with a musical, Dogman the Musical.
I'll have to look that up. I'm writing it down right now.
Rawr, Dogman the Musical. That's freaking great. Tears you apart. I love that. Freaking love that one. All right,
Yeah.
so following the January 2025 DreamWorks film release, a sequel is already in development for a potential 2027 release of the Dogman movie. Pretty cool, huh?
I haven't seen the the first Dogman, so I'll have to look that up.
All right, Matt, we're going to play some tunes. And when we come back, I cut the strange news short because I have a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. And I have a couple pictures to show, not a lot, just a couple of cursed objects, which was really, really cool. I didn't think there would be so much stuff.
Oh, there is so much stuff. It's out there. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, man, there is so much shit. I didn't even know how much there was. But all right, we're gonna jump back into the music. We're gonna play 2 in a row, and then when I come back, we have cursed objects. This is the Rising Fall with Turn It Around, followed by Rob Johnson. Let me say it one more time. Rob Johnson, the Reverend, with One Shot. Here we go. I'll be right back.
2 for good ones.
Yeah, they are 2 good ones.
It's like 40 days since I've seen the sun. Filled with wicked blows, guess I'm the chosen one. And I look to the sky. my shoulders too heavy to carry me. And them vultures are circling, waiting for their prey. But it's just from my past 24, so I keep telling myself it's okay, okay, forget about it. Someday, someday you let it go. No way, it's bringing you down. You gotta turn it around. It's okay, okay. chase the gambits that have bad news rolling in. Clock on the wall, saying you're out of time. Same old president can be. Same grind, yeah. I ain't staring down a giant man, but I feel 10 feet small when I try to stand. Every voice in my head going up like a drum. Said you ain't felt for months around come. But I've been knocked down to the earth before. I back up, wanting more. That's all I can. This chance, you just stand 10 feet tall, but you're still gonna fall. I'm getting thrown this far just to fight for nothing more. One shot. That's all it takes. Got friends and it's like what it chain on. Says he's fine, but he's barely holding on. Got mama in a cold hallway, praying for a miracle any time we. And the giants don't always show their face. Sometimes they're just battles you take a race. Regretting doubt like a loaded weight, trying to drag it down, but it's not too late. We're gone when our own and spin. We were standing right there. One shot. That's all I get. One shot. I ain't this chance. You can stand 10 feet tall, but you're still gonna fall. I'm getting come this far just to fight for nothing more. One shot. One shot. That's all it takes. Your noise, your way. Everyone's saying I'm great, but I don't know, yeah, I've seen that side. Still found the ways to stay alive. From the bottom wrong until the edge of this fight. I learned real quick, it's not about size. Yeah, I've been smart, yeah, I've been weak, but I'll see better songs in my street. One shot, that's all I did. One shot, I ain't said you can stand 10 feet tall, but you're still gonna fall. I'm getting torn this far just to fight for nothing more. One shot, one shot. Takes. One shot. One shot. That's all it takes.
One shot is all it takes, baby.
Awesome tune. Awesome tune. The Rev does it again.
The Rev does it again with the slingshot, baby. Took a giant down. All right, very cool. All right, man. Cursed objects. Got a bunch of stuff for you. It was really cool doing this, man. I'm going to probably have to do a part 2 to this because there's so much stuff. All right, here we go. Cursed objects are items believed to bring bad luck, illness, or even death to those who possess or encounter them. While skeptics point to psychological factors like Barnum effect or simple coincidence, these legends remain a staple of folklore and pop culture. Now, you brought up the Hope Diamond, so I looked into it. The Hope Diamond, perhaps the most famous cursed gemstone, this deep blue diamond is said to bring misfortune and violent deaths to its owners. It is now safely housed in the Smithsonian Institution. Did you know that?
Yeah. Heavy guard too. 24 hours.
Yeah, it is. I heard a bunch of stories. I'm not sure if I have it in here. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, super cool. I can't wait to tell you about this other stuff. All right, so Annabelle the doll. Everybody knows that one, right?
Yep.
And I have a picture of her right up there. It's going to cover your face for a second. No, it went down. That's Annabelle the doll, held behind glass, so nobody can get close to her. Up there in the right corner. And okay, so check this out. A Raggedy Ann doll that gained notoriety through the Conjuring film franchise. Real life paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren kept it in a locked glass case at their occult museum to contain its supposed malevolent energy.
Yep.
True.
Yeah. It was cursed. It's cursed. Everybody that has anything dealings with it happens to have some kind of misfortune or mishap.
Everybody that gets near it has misfortune and mishaps and deaths and unaliving themselves. It's insane. All right, I'll probably get this name wrong. The Dybbuk box? The Dybbuk box? Whatever. It's an antique wine cabinet said to be haunted by a Dybbuk, a malicious spirit from Jewish mythology. It gained fame after an eBay listing detailed the terrifying experiences of its owners. So it's a box that they said it happened during like before World War II, I think, and that it was cursed, and then it was handed down through generations, and everybody that opened up the box had horrible things happen. It's like a portal.
Yeah.
It's like a wormhole, or almost like something that releases evil spirits. All right, so this is the cool one that I wanted to tell you about. The Busby stoop chair. It's a wooden chair cursed by Thomas Busby before his execution in 1702. Legend says anyone who sits in it will die shortly after. To prevent further deaths, because there was a lot of deaths from people sitting in this chair, the Thirsk Museum hung it high on a wall. Isn't that cool?
Wow. Yeah.
So nobody would sit in the damn thing. And I'm going to come back to it later because I got some other stuff about it.
I'm not sitting in that chair.
I'm going to send you that chair. I'm going to buy it for you and send it to you.
I got some people I could have them sit in.
Now, I went to Inkfest, and the Mansfield Reformatory is haunted. And there's a room called the Hell Room. And I went in that room. It's like a big open, I think it was like the chapel, right? And there's a chair in the chapel, and they say people that sit in this wooden chair get weird vibes. Yeah, when I sat in that chair, I just felt super weird. Yeah, so I just wanted to share.
When we went to Mansfield, I did not see that room, but there's some weird, funky stuff that goes on in that reformatory.
When they
I felt very, very weird in certain areas of the building. They have a building have one spot, a room that you walk up these stairs, rickety stairs, and you walk into it, and it overlooks the new reformatory. That one you get really creeped out when you go into solitary. Just that part of the building, you get really crazy vibes. And there's some cells that you look into, and you just start looking. It feels weird. It feels weird in certain cells.
Well, the catwalks were crazy, like the catwalks that outside the cells, and lots of people were thrown off those catwalks and killed.
Right.
When you go in the jail cells, because they let you go into cells, it's a totally weird vibe. I laid in one of the beds, and it was super weird. And Matt, when when they're like, "Don't sit in the chair," what do you think my first thought was? I got to sit in this chair, man.
Yes, yes.
You know how I am. If we go to paranormal investigations like we plan on this summer, you know I'm gonna be like, "Let's do it, man. I want to see this shit. Show
Right.
me yourselves, ghost." Okay. All right. So the Crying Boy painting is a mass-produced print that became an urban legend in the 1980s. British newspapers reported that the paintings were often the only items left untouched by house fires.
Wow.
Isn't that weird?
That's crazy.
Okay, so items under a magic spell or hex that cause bad luck. These are the three different types of curses that you can get. You can get the curse, which I just said, magic spells or hexes placed on it. Or you could get it haunted, objects inhabited by the spirit of a deceased person or possessed. Sentient items contain a demonic or supernatural entity. Those are the only three things when coming across a cursed object they could be. So you got to figure out which one it is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you're going to go through hell to figure it out. All
I'll
right.
just throw it out.
Yeah, but hey, remember when there were stories of people that threw out their Ouija board and then it suddenly appeared back in their
Here to
house?
get, yes. Yep.
It happened with the Annabelle doll. They would throw it away and then she would come back. Wouldn't it be
Yeah.
great? Wouldn't it be great if you just kept throwing it away and it just kept coming back? You're like, God
Yeah.
damn it! I burned it.
Yes.
Buried it. And that's funny. All right, this is a tough word. And it kind of sounds like jujitsu, but jujutsu, Kaizen, features cursed object as remnants of powerful sorcerers that can be consumed by a vessel to grant power or allow incarnation. That's weird. All right, here's another tough word. Phasmophobia. Okay, cursed possessions like tarot cards, Ouija boards that players use to interact with ghosts at the cost of their own sanity.
Yeah.
The Dubbuck box. They tell you not to screw with those things. Don't open it.
No.
Don't use the Ouija board. You're gonna bring in unwanted bad ghosts. Hello, I am Zool.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure you heard the story of Zozo.
Yeah.
This family started screwing with the Ouija board, and then it said its name was Zozo, and then all of a sudden, just crazy shit started happening in the house. They threw the Ouija board away. It came back and kept coming back. That shit's fucked up. Yeah, I won't screw with the Ouija board. They have mats that they put down that they use for pendulum. I won't even use that. I do
No.
I do pendulum, but I don't use the mats because something creepy is with those mats. All right, so here's another one for you. And this is supposed to be the most haunted object out there. The woman from Lem, the goddess of death. This limestone statue from Cyprus dating back to 3500 BC is famously linked to the deaths of 4 entire families. Each of the 4 owners and their family members reportedly died shortly after coming into possession of this statue. That can't
Nice.
that cannot
Not
be
good.
No.
Nope. Limestone too. That's some funky ass stuff.
Yeah. Well, it has power, man. And
Right.
it's cursed. Cursed power. All right, here's another one. The Hindu goddess Sita, or god Brahma, triggering a curse of misfortune and death.
Excuse me.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Alleged victims, including King Louis and Marie Antoinette, who were beheaded, and a jeweler named Jacques Colette, who died by unaliving himself. And
What was that object again? I was sneezing.
It was the Hindu goddess.
Okay.
The statue.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And I have a picture of this one. This one is called the Basavano vase. Okay, up there in the right corner. A 15th century silver vase discovered in the 1980s that allegedly killed everyone who owned it. Starting with a bride who died on her wedding night, it was eventually turned over to police and its current location is unknown. That is supposed to be the most haunted, even more haunted than Annabelle, which looks a lot like Raggedy Ann.
Yeah.
Maybe it is a Raggedy Ann. I'm not sure, but it's definitely an old version of Raggedy Ann. Okay. This is really cool. All right, so James Dean's car was called the Little Bastard. After actor James Dean died in his Porsche 550 Spider, parts salvaged from the car were reportedly involved in further fatal accidents. A mechanic also had his legs crushed when the car fell off a truck.
Damn.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. I don't want
Right.
that car.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you that. The little bastard.
Yes.
You little bastard. Okay. All right, so when I mentioned the Busby stoop chair earlier, I had to come back to it, and I was looking up some other stuff, but sudden fatal accidents from sitting in the chair. Over 60 people have died from sitting in that chair, including
Damn.
World War II pilots who never returned. Yeah, they sat in that
Shit.
chair. That's nuts.
They should just get rid of that chair.
Yeah. Well, it's
Quick. I know it's in a museum, but still.
hung up on the wall, man. You can't sit in it.
Right.
I'm going to send that chair to a few people. Miss Piggy out there. All right, so you heard about the Hope Diamond. There's also the Black Orlov Diamond. J.W. Paris, who is a jeweler, and 2 Russian princesses who have touched the Black Orlov Diamond jumped to unalive themselves. They jumped from,
Damn.
they unalive themselves taking the great plunge. Okay, now this one's really cool. You're going to love this one. Otzi the Iceman. Remember they found that guy, the caveman in the ice? A scientific team had 7 people die who were involved in his recovery.
Shit. Was it a disease or was it just stupid little stuff?
They didn't really say what it was, but I'm going to say it was a disease. Just like when they open up those mummies and stuff comes out and those people die as well. I think maybe it's disease from back then. I'm sure we don't have cures for a lot of the stuff that was back in 500 BC or however long this guy was in the ice and how old he really was. I should have looked it up. Maybe I'll come back to that next week. But yeah, 7 people died. And it was just the scientific team that discovered him, which is really bizarre.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's so many cursed items. It's going to be a part 2. I just don't have a ton of time to do everything. But while the Smithsonian, I can't say it. I can't speak to them, man.
Smithsonian.
Thank you.
I can't even say the damn word.
Smithsonian. I can't do it now. Now it just looks like a really weird word.
The Smithsonian.
There you go. Institution and other historians often attribute these events to coincidence or sensationalized media coverage. The world's most cursed objects remains a popular topic of mystery and horror. The horror. Yeah. So there's a ton of stuff, man. I can't wait to do a part 2 because I was like, man, if I do all this today, it's going to be like an hour of me talking, which we can't have that today because there's so much stuff in Disclosure Files. I'm excited to hear what you got. All right. I'm going to play 2 in a row. And when we come back, we're going to be talking about Disclosure Files.
Cool.
Let's see what we got, man. I got a new band I've been playing. But of course, I send messages out to you guys and nobody responds. This is Trust Fund Rejects, followed by Dogs of Verona, who does respond. And the Unsatisfied. They respond too, and Darren, you guys fucking rock. Here we go.
again. Look at old photographs tonight. Nothing gonna take them away. Let go of the pain as hard as I try. You meant more than words can say. With every day comes a new fight. You were the soundtrack to my life. Through every story of fantasy. No, I never met you, but I truly felt that you know me. Look at old photographs tonight. Nothing gonna take them away. Let go of the pain as hard as I try. You meant more than words could say. These are shadows of the past. Memories in the soul. Life is short, it goes too fast. God, how I hate how I have no control. There's no sense to cry. Legends never die. These are shadows of the past. Memories etched in your soul. Life is short, it goes too fast. God, how I hate how I have no control. There's no sense to cry. Legends never die. Heroes born on any given night. Stars shine bright for the world to see. Whether Birmingham, England, or the Cavern Club, down to the Jersey Shore.
case of a total psychotic freak.
In the 1920s, quantum mechanics was invented, discovered, however you want to think scientific advances take place. Quantum mechanics is the study of the small, how particles behave. And we learned that if you get to a small enough scale, you lose the ability to predict with precision the behavior of the system. You can only describe it statistically. And the range is
All right, peeps, we're back. Kicked it off.
Damn.
With Trust Fund Rejects, Dogs of Verona, and then I played something bizarre for you.
That was actually pretty cool. Reminded me of old Pink Floyd.
Yeah, I have a bunch of that stuff, man. I did an EP, and I did a bunch of like instrumentals and psychedelic stuff, which I plan to get back to at some point. And yeah, I'm gonna be playing more of that stuff. Well, thank you so much for digging.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
The quantum mechanics thing in the beginning. I have a bunch of that stuff where I use like UFO stuff. Maybe next Thursday I'll play something else. All right, so before you get started, I wanted to bring this up. Starting next month is going to be a special presentation month for Thursday Paranormal. And you guys are not going to believe this. So coming back to the show, we just had Chuck Zukowski. He's coming back. He'll be on the June 4th. Chuck, he's a UFO investigator. We're going to be talking paranormal stuff, afterlife, and the Slender Man, I think. The man in the black hat. The only thing that ever scared him.
Yeah.
Okay? On June 11th, we bring back Corey Good. He's a secret space program whistleblower. Every time we have him on, we have tons of views. Maybe June will be the month we make some cash, right? June 18th, you guys are going to dig this. I've had her on one time. It was last summer. Her name is June Lundgren. She's a demonologist.
She's awesome.
We're going to get down to the nitty gritty on demons and aliens. I want to see what she has to say about it. And then, if that wasn't fucking enough, June 25th, 5 days before Mark Farner comes to Warren, Ohio to put on the show, we have Mark Farner from the Grand Funk Railroad. He's going to join us on Thursday Paranormal, Rockstar Near-Death Experience. That's what we have for June, and it's going to be banging. Banging.
Cool.
All right, Matt.
Yes.
You have the floor. Take it away.
Okay. There are, I believe, 100 files that they released. 17 pages of these files on war.gov/UFO. I tried reading these all these files. There's some stuff in there you can't believe, but there's some stuff that, like, we already knew. They didn't do Roswell, but it was basically a synopsis of the 1940, like from 1947 to 1968. Project Blue Book is somewhat in there. There's a bunch of generals trying to keep it hush hush. They're actually, in one file I read, an actual one general, a lower general, was talking to this higher general, and the higher general was like in awe of what he was saying with the UFOs are going on. There's several files on Guam of seeing lights over Guam between World War II to the Vietnam War. But what really got to me was they had these files for 80 years. For freaking 80 years.
We called us
and not one was released. To me, the conspiracy isn't that we have UFOs or UAPs in orbit or in our atmosphere or visiting us. The conspiracy and the true travesty is that the government knew about this stuff and never told us. That's why I said this was going to be a little bit different than the actual files. Because right now I'm super pissed. Super pissed at 80 years of hidden files and keeping things a secret from us. They have audio, which I'm going to try to play for you guys. I couldn't get an MP3 player to hook it up. An actual Gemini 7, the two astronauts in Gemini 7 actually saw one on their way around the Earth. They literally try keeping that undercover. NASA's a lot to blame for this. Not only the Pentagon, but it just going through all these files, trying to read them. My dyslexia, I hate to tell you this, but reading these files, it wore me down. I couldn't comprehend a lot of this stuff that they were saying because there's so much. One file actually has like 15 pages of stuff on it, and you keep on going over and over. There is generals Defense Department heads, NASA heads, J. Edgar Hoover, the CIA heads of CIA back then, all the way up, even up to George Bush himself, George H.W. Bush, that knew about this stuff, and not one ever disclosed it. But do me a favor, read the files if you can. A lot of them are dry, and they're really cool. They actually tell you that people have seen things, and they're actually, the military actually believes it. They haven't released anything from Area 51 either. So I'm hoping the new batches that they're supposed to be coming out, they said Friday, but I also believe someone also said it's the end of the month that they're coming out. Expect them out Memorial Day weekend. Another batch of files. I hope I can continue to read what I've downloaded, but it's really crazy. Jeff has some moonshots and other things, pictures, if he wants to throw them up and
I'll do it right now.
They're unbelievable. The moonshots are crazy. No, part of the reason why I think the astronauts, when they came back from the moon, wasn't just because they were awe of seeing the Earth. I think it was because of what they saw outside the planet. There is one I don't think is an actual. It's a UAP more than a UFO. It's the diamond, the chandelier, what I like to call, because right around it there's an actual, looks like a negative of a parachute right next to it. But my thing is, why isn't there any videos over the United States? They're all in war areas like Iran, Afghanistan, over in the Middle East. Some are just outside of Europe. I'm just trying to figure out, why didn't they release anything that was over the continental United States, even the drones over New Jersey.
And they're great.
They're grainy. They're grainy as heck. They are, I believe that, and they're small little lights or small little beams of something, and they're just shooting across the sky. What I think they are, if anything, they're not alien. They are either reversed engineered, and what I understand is, what we have technology wise right now is bullshit commercially. My understanding is that the big boxes have technology that are at least 10 to 15 years ahead of us. And my understanding, China and Russia, even though Russia is saying that they're poor, have same technology, especially China, is 20 to 25 years ahead of us. So I believe that all their secretive stuff is finally coming to a head, and we're finally seeing it with everything that we have going on. Yet there's, what I understand, there are alien craft in these files that are in on their way here. So that's what my understanding is. These files are incredible. Try to read them. Sorry, I don't have really good stories with them. Like I said, they were really dry. They were really uh, dry. They were dry. They were technical more than anything. They would the ones that got me were the Guam ones when sailors and Marines would see these lights coming up out of the water or flying over the island. Also, check the FBI files; those are really cool. And it's just the start. The what got me were the videos more than the files, because the files, like I said, I had not only difficulty. You cannot read them on the website itself. All of them you have to upload. So that took me a while to do the upload everything. So I'm still perusing them. There's a lot left, because I said there's 10, 15, 20 pages of each file, and there's at least 40 to 50 files that are there. So
Matt, Luna, Rep Anna Luna said today that if we do not release the files that she knows we have that actually show the crafts in full on color, where it's not grainy bullshit, if they don't release the videos that they have, because they have them, she said
yes,
they have, she's going to do it.
the videos are not like grainy. I hear they're, if not 4K, they're in 1080p.
Yeah.
Also, my understanding was yesterday afternoon, the CIA raided Tulsi Gabbard's office, took 40 boxes that pertain to MK Ultra, UAPs, UFOs. Sorry, but it was what they said: UAPs, Area 51, other things that are connected to what they want to all disclose, and made them, just took 40 boxes out of her office. So watch out for the inner wars of the government right now, because it's going to be messy.
They said they took the JFK files.
Yes, that's the other one.
MLK, and they took MK Ultra files.
Yes, Area 51 too, and UFO files too with them. It just, I guarantee you, by the end of this year, next year, with what's going on right now and other things with Iran, the Epstein files, the government's going to be a complete fuck up. I guarantee it, because of how they're not coming together. They're all trying to keep the same secrets. And I also believe the government had to fight for the release of these files, not only from the Pentagon and the CIA, but from the big boxes too. So,
hey, all right,
that's what it is. Go ahead, good Jeff.
Let me say this. First of all, we can't trust the government. They're liars. They lie about everything.
Right.
First, let's just talk about the Iran war for 2 seconds. We have decimated their navy. No, you didn't. We have destroyed everything. We're obliterating them. No, you're not. Stop fucking lying, man. It's a joke. It's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing I want to say. Buzz Aldrin, they called him crazy because he
Yes.
said he saw that stuff. That fucking stuff that you put up, those fucking photos. Buzz Aldrin said he saw that stuff, and they said he was crazy. They said everybody was crazy. We're all kooks. We're all weirdos. You're right. 80 years, bro, and probably even longer than that. The Vatican knows. It's in their fucking files. They know. It's in their basement, in their shelving, 50 miles worth. They fucking know. They knew way back during Christ, probably before Christ, okay?
Yep.
There's fighter pilots out there that have seen into the cockpits. They have video of fighter planes escorting UFOs. Release those goddamn files.
Yes. Yeah. These are these files that they it tells you that there's something out there, but it doesn't straight up tell you that it is. It is what it is, the UFO, or if it's reverse engineered, or if it's our technology that they're keeping complete secret of. So this is what it wasn't what in the files that got me. It's what, because
Well, it
wasn't in the files, and what they held back from us. This is what got me as I was looking over the 3 or 4 files I could get onto. Was just they literally sent a Air Force colonel to a small town, I believe, in Oregon, to talk to the sheriffs about what they saw in the sky a week before. It's just incredible that if they just brought this out in 1947, how smooth this country could be, this world could be, with the knowledge of other things happening. You know, it just they keep secret after secret after secret, and that's, I know we were supposed to talk what's in the files, but it's what's in the files that bothered me, because of I believe humanity as a whole could handle something like this. But there's French people that and money people that don't want this out because they want it for themselves, and like some of the French religions might go completely heaven's gates on us.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, let me say this. When those files came out, people are like, no, duh. We knew aliens existed.
Yeah.
We've known,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Then, here's the other thing. Tim Dillon, I watch his podcast, and he said this, and he's fucking right about this. He goes, do you think when the aliens come, they're going to take care of free energy? No. Do you think they're going to give us cures? No. The government will never fucking allow that, because we make money off big pharma. We make money off gas and oil and all those other minerals.
Yep.
It's not going to fucking happen.
No.
Ever.
I believe that if they land, we're gonna chase them away. That's the thing. We don't need you. See you. Goodbye.
Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you be like, fuck this place?
Yes.
It's a fucking joke. Man. You're right. I was pissed too. I'm like, you made so many people out to be crazy. You unalived so many people and disappeared people, and they're still doing it.
Yeah, that was the rub with me. It wasn't the fact that in 1947, 2 Navy guys in Guam saw lights over Guam, and they reported it to the base command over there. Stuff like that to me is known. Anyways, it might just because of how deep I'm into the subject,
No,
but all these files right now are basically you can watch in the Age of Disclosure and get all that same synopsis, same thing. It's just a bunch of papers, and I know I've been watching some of the shows on YouTube and Rumble, and some of the shows are really loving this, but to me, it's just I hate to say this. No, I'm not. I don't hate to say this. It's a very, very, very small step, very small pittance that we got from these files. I mean, there's some acknowledgement, but it's not full acknowledgement.
let's be honest. There was a beginner's guide to aliens. Come
Yes.
on, this is all
It's the-
kids play. The stuff they put out is fucking bullshit.
It's not even a kid's book on aliens. It's what we see in the sky. You know, it just that's what it is. And the videos are shit. The moon, the pictures from 1968 are even better than 69, 70 when the Apollo missions were happening. Were clearer than the videos that we see released.
It's like they got the Zapruder film. They're doing the handbrake. This is military technology. You're going to fucking tell me that's the best you had? In the 40s and 50s, they had better technology. It looks like you're watching it on a grainy black and white TV from thousands of miles away.
It looks like a negative.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
It's a cover-up, man.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's a bunch of people that are happy about this, but I really wanted more.
Well, the people that are happy are the beginners that have never. What they need to do is they need to have people like us that are like, no, we want to see the real shit. We don't want to don't blow smoke up our ass with these stupid videos and this other bullshit. Show us the shit that you have. And Elizabeth Barrett, you're right. We don't want our enemies to see our tech. We get that. Totally get that. But let's see some of it. 90% of the shit that's flying around is our reverse tech. Come out and be like, yes, we have reverse engineered UFOs from crashed UFOs at Roswell and all these other places, and we can't show you because our enemies will see what we got. Say it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They piss on your leg and tell you it's raining, man. The government, they're all a bunch of fucking liars. And I don't care.
The files are cool. I got to say that the files are cool, but it doesn't, at least to me, it doesn't give enough to say, I mean, at least to me or anybody, here it is. You know, they've also talked about technologies from that they stole from the Nazis too. So that's basically the rub on this whole thing right now. I'm hoping at the end of the month or the next batch there'll be something more conclusive. This is, I don't know if this is kind of confirmation for the normies, not us, you know. So
yeah,
that's I still need to read a lot of these files. Like I said, they're 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 a nightmare for me because they're dry, they're technical, they're 10 pages and they got 3 flipped over. There's redacted material all over the place. They actually have one. The latest, the newest one is from 2023, and half of that is redacted. So it's just like, why release, if you're going to release a file, release it. Don't redact half of it and say, here we go, here's the proof. What they said was two military guys were talking to each other about a subject in the sky.
Matt, they're dragging their feet with this. It reminds me very much of Epstein files because of
100%.
Of what they're saying about the Epstein files that's not released, about them killing children, rituals, and eating them, and all that craziness. If any of that is even remotely close to the truth, who gives a fuck about aliens at this point?
Yes.
Look where we are.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just right now. I'm just pissed. I'm just pissed. I mean, I was literally, excuse the expression, I was literally getting a fucking hard on because of this stuff. I could not wait. I could not wait for this stuff to come out. And like I said, technical, dry, half the stuff is flipped over, redacted. They're showing newspaper clippings of what somebody saw in the sky, and I'm still need to pour over it. Maybe I need to reread or read more files, but it just,
yeah, man,
it's
they're doing third person stuff like
yes.
Bob's sister Gina saw a UFO coming out of the sky. I mean, come on. That's so. Who do you think we are, man? It's
I mean,
up.
like I said, the stuff from the moon from 1969 looks clearer than from 2019 over Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, man. All right, so if anybody was a non-believer in UFOs when those came out, that had to like solidify it for everybody because that's in space and in the moon. There's no other thing that could be out there except for satellites, man. And satellites can't go that high. Everybody knows they fly in low Earth orbit. Yep. They're not up there. And let me say
and back in '69, we didn't have as many satellites out there, and we definitely did not have something as expansive as Starlink.
No, and let me say this. Are they ever going to release Admiral Byrd? Are they ever going to really tell us what's going on in Antarctica? No.
Nope.
And Bino said this about evil in the world, right? And yeah, man. Bino said this about... Hey, stop doing that.
Sorry.
Fucking with you, man. Bino said this about evil, right? We very well might have demons, NHI, because evil in this fucking world, and it's not just eating babies, which is horrible enough, or drinking their blood, but we have a president that goes on national TV and talks about killing whole populations of people, destroying infrastructure that's a total war crime. Well, they've been killing and unaliving people for eons.
Yeah.
Bro. This goes back to Caesar, and I mean, we are a disgusting civilization. I don't know why any alien would want to come here. I'd be like, fuck them. Let them blow themselves up. It's disturbing, and I don't want
It
to be
is.
depressing about.
I think the veil is coming up. That's what I'm thinking. With all this disclosure, I mean, it's lifted, but it's coming. I think we need to get through this. We are set on a path right now that I think is very self-destructive. But I don't know. But my understanding through what I'm hearing through spiritual people is we need to go through this to go through, get to a higher level. But I don't know what's happening. You know, I was so excited for these files. I was so excited for a bunch of stuff that was coming out lately, and I'm disappointed in not only the government, but not humanity, but humans. You know, I just don't get what's going on right now.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean,
Or at least with the power elite, you know.
the cabal.
Yeah.
Well, let's be honest. They run everything, and they run Trump, and they run the government. How could the CIA go into a rep's office and just take files? I'd be like, get the
Right.
fuck out.
Right.
Fucking
Exactly. Exactly.
man, that's just nuts. Well, there's.
I'm sorry. This wasn't me reading things about what's on the files, but I'm just bothered with the whole thing right now. That's my personal thing. That's my personal thing right now. Maybe in a month's time I can go over the files again and just tell the stories of people. But right now, it just reading them and seeing what they're doing on TV and the whole 9 yards. It's just one big bother to me. One big bother.
Matt, supposedly tomorrow there's going to be another batch of files coming out. Maybe Luna is just a talking head like all the rest.
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust that bitch. I don't. Tim Burchett. Maybe he's just a talking head too. I don't know. I don't trust any of these assholes in the government. After COVID, man,
Yeah.
you know they want to do it with that cruise ship. You know they want to put us on lockdown.
Oh, I know, because they're already saying that there's 6 states involved in people that got off the ship before they shut the ship down.
A man in Spain has contacted hantavirus.
Yes.
Fauci's probably got a huge erection right now thinking about it. Like, let's fuck America. How many more people can we kill? Man.
Fuck
You, Trump. That's all I have to say. I voted for the dickhead. He's killing us, man. He's killing us with gas prices. What's happening in Iran right now is a fucking joke. We're getting our ass.
And you hear the other day he says he doesn't care what happens to our expenses.
No,
I got a war to run. That's what he said.
They just found that he was hiding $1 trillion somewhere.
Really? God damn.
I'm so much money.
Yeah. Guys, I am so sorry about having a bitch fest today. I am so sorry. I was going to come in, just do about the 3 pages I said I was going to do and tell a different story. I guess I did tell a different story today. This whole thing is just a travesty, a farce.
Well, you know what? All the disclosure that's come out has been a farce. The JFK stuff, the Epstein files is probably the biggest farce of all. And they're just going to keep the disclosure president. I don't know. No. I don't know, man. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for the whole world. And maybe the only reason that the aliens are here is so that we don't blow ourselves up. Because if we
Yes.
blow ourselves up, it could be repercussions for them, right? In the
Right.
universe. It could be detrimental to the whole universe. So maybe they're here to keep us from doing this. I don't know, but
Yeah. I just right now I'm I'm just ready to go find a cave.
can we just stop with the wars? Can we just stop?
Yeah.
What is what good is this doing any of us? It's
I'm just I I like other people's perspective on this, but my perspective is is what my feelings is what's going on right now in my head. So
hey,
and it's just crazy. It's just stupid what they're doing.
Janine says this. She goes, "It's about money." But you know what? The money's fake. The dollar is just about ready to bust. Like nobody's using the US dollar anymore. China, Iran, Russia, they're using whatever that other thing is.
Hey, the Saudis dumped us 10 years ago for the yen, the Chinese yen. So there's that.
But the money's
Heck,
fake.
and the money, you know what it is? It's not money. Money is what they throw at us. It's control. That's what it is. It's control, and money's part of the control, and it's fake. So
It's how they control us like we're sheep. Yeah, man, I don't know.
I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. I might not. I'm like I said. I might try to reread a lot of it, but it just everyone. It just seemed like something I was watching on the X Files or he said she said video or that kind of thing. Yeah.
Matt, how many times next month when we have all these paranormal people on talking about UFOs, how many times do you think the government's going to screw with our podcast?
Oh, definitely. I what they did to Chuck was crazy. Every time we started talking about disclosure or something, something would happen to his mic.
Yeah, it was strange.
Yeah.
All right, Matt.
Okay.
Great.
I'm sorry about the bitch, but it just had to come out. It had to come out, and it had to come out on Thursday Paranormal.
Never apologize on a podcast. You get to speak your mind, say whatever you want, although people can get upset with you.
Yes. I mean, if they're upset, if they want to sit down and have a chat, I'll have a chat with them. I'm perfectly fine. I'll listen to anybody, and if I have to rethink my thoughts, I will. I mean, but just right now, it's upsetting, and it's a complete farce to me.
Hey, man, the people that are probably upset with this aren't going to sit you down. They're going to put you in a back room in a black site somewhere, and you're just
Yes.
disappear. But there's bigger fish to fry than us right now.
Right, exactly.
So everybody and everybody's coming out. And let me go back to one thing before we end this thing here. It went back to February that all right, let me stop. YouTube puts this thing out last couple weeks ago, right? And they're talking about the religious aspect. Oh, they've asked all the pastors and reverends to meet at a secret location, and they didn't meet with government people. They met with special ops guys, right? This happened in February. This is all this misleading bullshit. Like, why didn't they talk about it in February? Because it wasn't a big deal. They're waiting to score their points to get their views and everything and their likes up. That's what it's really all about. They waited. They sat on it. How come the reverends and pastors aren't coming out and saying anything? Because they made them sign probably an NDA. You can't talk about it, but prepare your flock. Come on, man. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
Well, we'll see what comes next. And I hope what comes next is actual footage where we could actually see something. Show us some aliens. Show us the shit, the alien tech. Let's see what you got. I want to see
exactly.
it.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, before we go, guys, next Thursday, the show is going to be much shorter because we have a party to go to. We hit 500 subscribers. We're over 500. We're going to be monetizing the channel. So we're having a little party at Smedley's. So the listeners out there, I did make a private event. It's not public because I don't want people to know where I am because there's a lot of idiots in the world. I don't want to come and crash our party. We will be at Smedley's, okay? Now everybody knows. But we'll be at Smedley's. And the party starts sometime around 8:30, 9 o'clock. It'll go late. It's a jam night. It'll be a good time. Reverend Rob will be there. Rock and Robin will be there. Matt Gutka, myself, hopefully Sandy and some other people. But next week's show will be shorter because we have a party to get to. And then, Sandy, you brought up mermaids. I'm going to talk about mermaids on my next Strange News. Just for you, Sandy. Okay?
Remember, what I understand, mermaids are Nephilim's daughters, so...
That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. And it goes very well with being in the water, and they look just like freaking demons. Because real mermaids that they have shown or drew pictures of look nothing like the ones they talk about back in the, in the day. So it should be interesting. All right, Matt, great job today.
Yep.
Way to bring the angst.
I had to speak my mind, man. That was what it is.
Well, this is the place to do it, man. All right, guys. The next time you'll see me will be on Saturday night with Rock and Robin doing the Metal Revolution Hour. It's going to be a good time. And then you'll see me Sunday with Reverend Rob talking about rock bottom. It's going to be a great time. Matt, you have a fantastic night.
You too, guys.
Lead you out with one last song.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave comments, not only now, but after in the comments section.
Definitely.
And congrats,
night,
everybody. 500. Hell 500,
yeah, baby. 500. Next stop is 1,000. We're just gonna keep going, reaching the stars. All right, man. This is Too Loud for Brian. This song is called Bins Out. We've been Thursday Paranormal on the Outlaw Radio Nation channel. You peeps have a good night. Matt?
Good night.
Try to relax. Don't think about
peace,
it,
man. No, I'm going to... Yes.
Watch a ghost story movie or something like that.
X videos.
Yeah. Hey, man, before we go, I want to say this one last thing. What's next after the disclosure files of UFOs? How much crazier can it get? Think about that.
Very good.
What's next?
Yep.
All right. You guys have a great night. We're out.
See you guys. Thank you, everybody.
Something's gonna happen. Something big is coming. Something's gonna happen. Something big is coming. Something's gonna happen. Push your pins out. It's getting near. Getting near. It's getting near. Get your pins out. Get your pins out. It's getting near. Getting near. It's getting near. Get your pins out. Get your pins out. Get your pins out.
Active. And now for tonight's broadcast. 01010010, 01100001, 01110110, 01100101, 01101110, 01110111, 01101111, 01101111, 01100100.